What I did at Harry Potter World at Universal Orlando, Florida. The first thing that we did is go and wait in line for the Hagrid's ride. That is a 75-minute wait. So here I am showing off my makeup. I just wore like a blue eyeliner. Although the wait for Hagrid's ride was pretty long, we did not feel that it was long because of the visuals that they had throughout the wait line. It was really beautiful to look at. I was excited, nervous, everything to ride this, and it ended up being really good. It was fast, was beautiful, was amazing. So then we headed to the Honeydukes where they had pretty good selection of candy, and that's the candy we got. It's like the beans, mixed beans or something like that, which comes in the first Harry Potter part, I guess. And they also had like a really good selection of amazing, beautiful looking, delicious pastries. So this is the selection of the pastries that they had. And then we headed to Three Broomsticks to have our breakfast. Although the ambience was great, the place looked really good. The food options were limited for vegetarians. We ended up getting like a fruit platter with like a scone or something like that. Obviously, I had to get the frozen butterbeer, which ended up being delicious. And that's me eating my breakfast. And I had the butterbeer frosting thingy on my nose and mouth that I was like trying to wipe off and stuff. And then we headed to this gift shop where they had this monster book of monsters that comes in the third part of Harry Potter series. And there was like this Luna glasses, which was also the earring that I also had to click a picture, and obviously a picture in front of the Hogwarts Express. Then we moved on to the ride inside the castle.
Dumbledore, unlike you, Salazar, sees the good in all people, whether or not they possess magic.
So this is the Forbidden Journey ride. We had express pass for this ride, so we couldn't see much of the visuals that were inside the castle in the wait line, but like we missed out on that. That was really, really good.
You might rather watch the other Quidditch and listen to Ben's, but we'll have to sneak you out of the castle and down.
I just recorded whatever I could in like that short amount of time, and that was actually the ride. It ended up being pretty good. And then we did the hippogriff ride, which is like a baby coaster. If you're really scared of roller coasters like me, then this will be a really nice coaster to start with. We then spent the entire afternoon at other parts of the park, and then we headed back to this Hogsmeade section again to watch the show. I ended up loving this show. This show happened at 4:30 p.m. During the day, but you can check on the app for the show times. They also have other kinds of shows which you can watch and enjoy. I ended up really liking this one. So that was it. That's what we did at the Hogsmeade section of Islands of Adventure. We did visit other parts of the park like Jurassic Park and Marvel side and all of that, which I haven't shown in this vlog. This vlog is exclusively the Hogwarts and like Hogsmeade Diagon section of the two parks, the Islands of Adventure and the Universal Studios. Let's move on to what I did at Diagon. So this is the next day. I'm wearing this Herbology t-shirt. That's my outfit and that's my makeup. I just washed my hair and just straightened it. And this was the breakfast that we had at the hotel we stayed at. And now we are at Islands of Adventure to take the Hogwarts Express to go to Diagon. So Diagon Alley is at the other park, which is called Universal Studios. Basically, the Hogwarts Express connects both of these parks. And you can see I'm really excited to ride the train. And it wasn't a long wait because we had the express pass, but we also took the train back to Islands of Adventure in the evening. That was a 60-minute wait. So I think if the wait time is longer, it's not worth it, you guys. But the Hogwarts Express did look really nice. So this is the Hogsmeade station, and we'll be going to King's Cross. That's where the Diagon Alley part of the park is. So this is the Hogwarts train. It looked magnificent. I really loved the way the train looked, but the ride itself was like a little underwhelming. It was just like a 2-minute ride. There wasn't much, and the train was also constructed in the same way as the original Harry Potter films, like the cabin and stuff. So that was pretty interesting to look at. I've actually attached some clippings of how the actual ride looked like. Let's go and watch that. We have finally arrived at King's Cross. This is basically like on the window. The screen was on the window and the visuals were all displaying on the window. So this is how the King's Cross station looked like. It had some luggages, fake luggages and stuff that looked interesting. And this is the telephone, which is also an entrance to Ministry of Magic in the Harry Potter movies. The number 12 Grimmauld Place was also right next to it, and when you knock on the door, creature kind of peeps and looks out of the window. So that was really interesting. And this is the night bus, which was opposite to the 12 Grimmauld Place as well. This is the entrance to Diagon Alley. Oh my God, guys. It was really nice to look at. I liked the way this was set up, and they had like a lot of places to go and shop and walk around as well. So I liked the way this place looked, but Diagon Alley only has one ride, which is the Gringotts ride, whereas the Hogsmeade, that one has about three or four rides. So I would recommend visiting both. This one for the visuals and the way it looks. Like you can see the dragon on top of the Gringotts Bank that spit fire every 5 minutes or so. Then we moved on to this Gringotts ride, which was kind of like a dark roller coaster ride. This also had like really nice visuals in the wait line, like it had goblins and stuff. So that was really interesting. If the wait line had been longer, again, since we had express, we our wait line was shorter. But if you had like the regular wait line, then you get to see all these visuals and take pictures and videos in a much more relaxed manner. But yeah, nonetheless, this ride was awesome. I really liked it. Even if you're scared of roller coasters, this one wasn't too fast or anything, and the drops weren't too bad as well. I really liked this one. So once the ride was done, we collected our bags from the lockers and then we headed to Nocturne Alley, where there were like these dark shops like Borgin and Burke. This area was also one of my favorite places in terms of how realistic the entire set was. Like you can see, they were moving posters and stuff. They also had shops where you could buy stuff. I think the Borgin and Burke shop, it had like really interesting items, including some of the Horcruxes. So yeah, it had like all these weird looking items, and it was really nice to look at, and it was it looked real, very real actually. So that's basically one of the Horcruxes, I guess. It's the goblet. Then we took a walk around Weasley's Wizard Weasley's joke shop. So those stairs are actually not real. That's like kind of like the setup from the movie. You can't really climb and go to the top floor. It just had one floor. This shop also looked very interesting, and these are love potions. So this shop also had like a really good selection of desserts and sweets. We tried the butterbeer fudge. That was pretty tasty, but too sweet for my liking. So that's it, you guys. That was all we did at the Harry Potter world at Universal Studios of Orlando and the Islands of Adventure. If you like this video, please give this a big thumbs up. Please share, comment, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time in another interesting video. Until then, it's take it at a bye from Jani Balaji. Bye.